Hello darlings, come with me on a journey to a land that feels like a storybook come to life. We are going to Uzbekistan, a country right in the middle of Central Asia. Imagine a place where ancient history whispers to you from every corner. It is a country that was once a vital part of the famous Silk Road. For centuries, traders with camels loaded with spices, silks and treasures traveled through these lands. Uzbekistan is a double landlocked country, which is quite rare. It means you have to cross at least 2 other countries to reach an ocean. It shares its borders with Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, and Turkmenistan. This special location has made it a melting pot of cultures for thousands of years, creating a unique and fascinating place to explore. After the time of the Soviet Union ended in 1991, Uzbekistan opened its arms to the world. It began a new chapter in its long and rich history. The country is a wonderful mix of old and new. You can see magnificent ancient cities with blue-domed mosques and mausoleums that look like they are straight out of a fairy tale. But you will also find modern cities with wide streets and new buildings. This journey is about discovering the soul of this incredible nation. We will start in its vibrant capital, Tashkent. It is a city that will surprise you with its energy, its beauty, and most of all, the incredible warmth of its people. So, pack your bags and your sense of adventure, because Uzbekistan is waiting to share its secrets with you. I invite you to forget everything you think you know, and see this country with fresh eyes. Uzbekistan is not just a place on a map. It is an experience. It is the smell of freshly baked bread from a tandoor oven, the sound of bustling markets, and the sight of intricate patterns on ancient tiles. It is a journey that connects you to a past, filled with legendary conquerors and brilliant scholars. As one local poet told me, our land has deep roots, but our branches are always reaching for the sun. This perfectly captures the spirit of Uzbekistan today. A nation, proud of its heritage, and excited about its future. Let's begin our adventure in Tashkent, a city that perfectly represents this beautiful blend of history and progress. This essay is an invitation to you. It is for anyone who dreams of traveling to a place that is truly different and deeply welcoming. We will walk through busy bazaars, ride on one of the most beautiful metro systems in the world, and meet the people who make this country so special. We will learn about their traditions, taste their delicious food, and hear their stories. Uzbekistan has a way of capturing your heart, and I believe that by the end of our journey together, you will feel its magic, too. It is a country that is safe, friendly, and full of wonderful surprises just waiting to be discovered. Let us take the first step into this mesmerizing land. Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan, is a city that immediately embraces you. Its name means Stone City, and it is one of the largest cities in Central Asia. When you first arrive, you will notice its grand scale. The streets are wide and lined with tall green trees, making it feel open and spacious. In the heart of the city is Amir Timur Square, where a large statue of the great conqueror sits proudly on his horse. This square is a hub of activity, a place where families come to stroll and friends meet. The city has a lively pulse, with modern cars sharing the roads with public buses, and people walking with purpose along the clean pavements. It's a fascinating mix of Soviet-era grandeur and modern ambition. The city's history is a story of incredible strength. In April 1966, a massive earthquake destroyed a large part of Tashkent. It was a devastating event that left hundreds of thousands of people without homes. But what happened next was truly remarkable. People from all over the Soviet Union came to help rebuild the city. This led to the creation of a unique architectural style known as seismic modernism. The buildings were designed to be strong and resistant to earthquakes. They have clean lines, geometric patterns, and often feature beautiful mosaics and public art. This style gives Tashkent a look that is different from any other city you might visit. It stands as a monument to hope and collaboration. As you walk through Tashkent, you can see this history written in its buildings. You will find grand, imposing government buildings from the Soviet period standing near sleek, new glass skyscrapers. There are also quiet traditional neighborhoods tucked away from the main roads. This blend of styles tells the story of Tashkent's journey through time. After the earthquake, we didn't just rebuild houses, we rebuilt our spirit. An elderly resident named Honora shared with me over a cup of green tea. This city is made of more than stone, it is made of the courage of many nations. Her words perfectly describe the feeling of resilience that you can sense all around you in this remarkable capital. The rebuilding of Tashkent was a huge project that transformed the city. It was planned with wide avenues, large parks, and many public fountains, which are wonderful on a hot summer day. The architects and planners who came to help brought their own styles, which added to the city's diverse character. You might see a building with Armenian decorative elements next to one that has a more Russian or Ukrainian feel. This makes a walk through Tashkent a fascinating lesson in architectural history. It is a city that was reborn from ruins, and it carries that story of survival and renewal with pride. It is a testament to what people can achieve when they work together. Now, let's go underground to discover one of Tashkent's most amazing treasures, its metro system. This is not just a way to get around the city, it is a true work of art. The Tashkent Metro was the first subway system to be built in Central Asia, and each station is designed like a palace. When you step off the escalator and onto the platform, you feel like you have entered a museum or a grand ballroom. It's absolutely breathtaking. Each of the stations has its own unique theme and design. Some are dedicated to famous Uzbek poets, while others celebrate the country's achievements in space exploration or its cotton industry. It is an incredible journey through the nation's culture and history. For a very small price, you can spend hours exploring these underground wonders. One of the most famous stations is Alisher Navoy, named after a great 15th century poet. The walls are covered in beautiful blue and white panels that look like pages from an ancient manuscript, telling stories from his poems. Then there is Kosmonavtlar Station, which means cosmonauts. It is designed to make you feel like you are in a spaceship. The walls are a deep celestial blue, and there are portraits of famous astronauts like Yuri Gagarin and Valentina Tereshkova looking down at you. The lighting is soft and otherworldly, creating a truly magical atmosphere. It's an experience you will never forget. Until recently, taking photographs inside the metro was not allowed, which added to its mysterious reputation. But now, you are free to capture the beauty of each station. The designs are incredibly detailed, using materials like marble, granite, glass, and metal. The chandeliers that hang from the ceilings are magnificent, casting a warm glow over the platforms. A young student I met on the train told me, "We are very proud of our metro. It's like our own underground art gallery. Every day when I go to university I get to see this beauty." It is clear that the people of Tashkent have a deep affection for their stunning subway system. Riding the metro is also a very practical and efficient way to see Tashkent. The trains are clean, fast, and arrive frequently. It connects all the major parts of the city, from the bustling Chorsu Bazaar to the modern business district. It is a wonderful way to travel, alongside the local people, and observe daily life. You will see students reading books, families chatting, and people on their way to work. It is a peaceful and orderly experience. The Tashkent Metro is a perfect example of how public infrastructure can be both functional and incredibly beautiful, adding a layer of art and pride to the everyday lives of the city's residents. Life in Tashkent is a wonderful dance between the modern and the traditional. In the city center, you'll notice young people dressed in the latest fashions, chatting away on their smartphones and sipping coffee in some really stylish cafes. The city now boasts a growing number of modern shopping malls, cinemas, and international restaurants. You can just feel a new energy here, a sense of ambition, and this connection to the wider world. A lot of young people speak English and are honestly eager to share their dreams for the future. Daily life for many folks involves working in offices, studying at universities, and enjoying the city's many parks and entertainment venues. The average salary allows for a comfortable life, though of course, many people work hard to support their families. But, just a short walk away from those modern avenues, you can step into a completely different world. Here, you'll find the traditional neighborhoods known as mahallas. A mahalla is a close-knit community, almost like a village within the city itself. The houses are often built around a central courtyard, where families live together. Life here is slower, and really follows ancient traditions. You'll see neighbors chatting over their garden walls, children playing safely in the narrow, winding streets, and the wonderful smell of baking bread just fills the air. The mahalla is the heart of Uzbek social life, a place where community and family mean everything. It's such a beautiful contrast to the fast pace of the city center. Another central part of daily life is the bazaar. The most famous one in Tashkent is Chorsu Bazaar, which sits under this giant turquoise-colored dome. Visiting a bazaar is honestly an incredible experience for all your senses. You see mountains of colorful spices, pyramids of fresh fruits and vegetables, and these huge displays of nuts, and dried apricots. The air is filled with the sounds of friendly bargaining and the delicious smells of freshly cooked food. This is where people come to do their daily shopping, to catch up on news, and to share a meal. It's a lively and essential part of the city's soul, a place where tradition is alive and well. One of the most wonderful things you'll notice about daily life in Uzbekistan is the incredible hospitality of the people. They are naturally warm, curious, and welcoming to foreigners. It's very common for strangers to smile at you on the street or even invite you to their home for tea. I remember getting a little lost in a mahalla, and a woman named Gulnara saw me looking at my map. She immediately came out of her house, not speaking a word of English by the way, but she took my hand and led me to her courtyard. She served me hot green tea and a plate of sweets, and we communicated through smiles and gestures. This simple act of kindness is something you'll encounter again and again in Uzbekistan. No journey to Uzbekistan is complete without tasting its national dish, the magnificent plov. Plov, also known as pilaf, is so much more than just a meal. It's a central part of Uzbek culture and a real symbol of hospitality. It's this delicious rice dish, cooked slowly in a large, round cauldron called a kazan. The basic ingredients are rice, carrots, onions, and pieces of meat, usually lamb or beef. But honestly, every region and every family has its own special recipe. Some add chickpeas, raisins, or even quince to give it a unique flavor. The process of cooking plov is a ritual, often performed by men, especially for big celebrations like weddings or holidays. The experience of eating plov is a wonderful social event. It's traditionally served on a large platter called a layagan, and everyone at the table shares from it. People often eat it with their hands or with a spoon, gathering around the dish in a real spirit of community and friendship. The rice is perfectly cooked, with each grain separate, and it's infused with the rich flavors of the meat and the sweetness of the carrots. I was invited to a family dinner where the grandfather of the house served the plov. He told me, "When we share plov, we share our hearts. It brings family and friends together. It really is a dish that nourishes both the body and the soul." If you want to see plov being made on a massive scale, you have to visit the Central Asian Plov Center in Tashkent. It's this enormous hall dedicated to just this one dish. Here you can watch master chefs cooking plov in several gigantic kazans, each one big enough to feed hundreds of people. The air is thick with the delicious aroma of simmering onions and spices. You can see the layers of ingredients being carefully added, meat at the bottom, then onions, then a thick layer of yellow and red carrots, and finally, the rice. It's honestly a fascinating sight to behold. You then join the long line of locals and visitors to get your own plate of this incredible hearty meal. Plov really represents the generosity of the Uzbek people. It's always made in large quantities because there's always a chance that a guest might arrive. Hospitality is a sacred duty in Uzbekistan, and offering a guest the best food you have is a sign of deep respect. There's even a local proverb that says, "A guest is more important than your father." This spirit is alive in every plov sharing experience. Whether you eat it in a fancy restaurant, at the bustling plov center, or as an honored guest in a family home, you're tasting a dish that's cooked with pride, tradition, and a whole lot of love. Despite being a large and bustling capital, Tashkent is actually a surprisingly green city. It's filled with countless parks, gardens, and shady squares where people can escape the heat of the summer sun. After the 1966 earthquake, the city was rebuilt with a real focus on creating open, green spaces for residents to enjoy. These parks are beautifully maintained and are an important part of life in the city. In the evenings and on weekends, you'll see families having picnics, couples strolling hand in hand, and children laughing as they play. The sound of fountains splashing provides this soothing soundtrack to the city. These green oases make Tashkent a very pleasant and livable place. One of the most interesting parks is the Japanese Garden, located next to the Uzexpo Center. It's a peaceful and serene place with a lovely lake, traditional Japanese bridges, and carefully arranged rocks and plants. It's a popular spot for wedding photos, and you'll often see beautifully dressed brides and grooms posing by the water. The garden is a symbol of the friendship between Uzbekistan and Japan. There are other parks that also represent different cultures, showing Tashkent's international connections. These spaces are not just for relaxation, they're places where nature and culture come together, offering quiet corners for reflection right in the middle of the busy city. In the last 5 years, Tashkent has been changing at a rapid pace. There's a new wave of development and modernization sweeping through the capital. You can see this in the ambitious Tashkent City project, a large new district with futuristic skyscrapers, a huge park with a lake, luxury hotels and a modern shopping center. This development really shows Uzbekistan's desire to become a modern, global player. While some people worry about the city losing its old character, many young people are excited about the new opportunities. Tashkent is growing so fast, a young IT professional named Timur told me. There are more jobs, more things to do. I feel like our future is bright here. This sense of optimism is something you can really feel among the younger generation. They're connected to the world through the internet. They're learning foreign languages and they're just full of creative energy. They're proud of their Uzbek heritage, but are also looking forward to building a new and prosperous future for their country. They're starting new businesses, creating art, and making their voices heard. This blend of respect for tradition and a passion for progress is what makes Tashkent so dynamic today. The city isn't just growing taller with new buildings, it's growing in confidence and ambition, driven by the dreams of its youth. As our journey in Tashkent comes to a close, the feeling that really stays with you is the city's incredible atmosphere of safety and warmth. It's honestly one of the safest capital cities you could ever wish to visit. You can walk around freely at any time of day or night, without any sense of worry. The streets are clean, the public spaces are well maintained, and there's just a general feeling of order and calm. This sense of security allows you to relax completely and immerse yourself in the city's life. You can explore hidden alleyways, chat with shopkeepers in the bazaar, and enjoy a late-night stroll through a park, feeling perfectly at ease. This peaceful atmosphere is created by the people themselves. The kindness and friendliness of the Uzbek people are truly unforgettable. They have a genuine curiosity about visitors and a deep-seated tradition of hospitality that makes you feel welcome from the moment you arrive. A smile is always returned, and a request for help is always met with a sincere effort to assist you, even if there's a language barrier. I recall asking a police officer for directions, and not only did he point the way, but he also walked with me for 2 blocks to make sure I found the right street. This level of courtesy is not unusual, it's simply the Uzbek way. The positive spirit of the city is infectious. There's a sense of hope and forward momentum in the air. People are proud of their country's progress and are excited to share their culture with the world. A university student I spoke with in Amir Timur Square summed it up beautifully. For a long time, we were a hidden country. Now, the world is discovering us, and we are discovering the world. We want to show everyone our beautiful home and our open hearts. This sentiment is echoed everywhere you go. People are happy to see tourists and are eager to make sure you have a wonderful experience in their country. So, I encourage you, darlings, to come and discover this gem for yourself. Tashkent is a city of fascinating contrasts, of Soviet-era architecture and Islamic art, of bustling bazaars and tranquil parks, of ancient traditions and modern dreams. But more than anything, it's a city with a huge heart. You'll leave with a camera full of beautiful pictures, but more importantly, you'll leave with a heart full of warm memories of the people you met. Uzbekistan, and its wonderful capital, Tashkent, is a place that doesn't just welcome you as a tourist, it welcomes you as a friend. And that, my dears, is the most precious travel